You ready, everybody? Just a quick one. On what I think is possibly one of the forgotten 5 C's of survivability, or the C's of survivability. One of the most forgotten. Nobody really mentions it. Is your carry system. If you think about it, nobody mentions it about a carry system. But one of the things that differentiates man from all the other species that live on this planet is cordage, combustion, and a carry system. If you think about it, if you go right back into time, what stopped us from when we were nomadic people? We must have been able to put stuff in something, so we must have had a bag, a carry system to carry our stuff, to put the cordage in it, to put the controlled combustion in it. You know, the things that changed mankind, it's definitely cordage, a carry system, and controllable combustion. Just my point. Nobody mentions it. And I don't know if you noticed with me, I'll double bag things. I'll have a kit in a pouch and then put the pouch in the bag. And the kit inside the kit will be bagged up and double bagged. And there's only one other person I know that does that frequently. And that's Andy at Mad Dog Survival. And I think this is something that a lot of people overlook also, right? See, I'm guilty of making tins, right? I make survival tins, and what I'm very guilty of is cramming loads of stuff in it, just loads of stuff, when really, you just need a few sensible, good things to keep you going, right? But if you're using your kit, or if you're using your kit in a tin, and that's all the only thing you've got, if you're using that tin for something, all the contents have got to go somewhere, right? So it looks like people are just going to say, right, well, I've got the tin, I'm going to use that tin for cooking. While I'm cooking, I'll empty all the contents of my gear out there, and I'll put my tin there. All that gear then becomes loose. Loose gear can go anywhere, you know. So that's my idea. If you see me bagging stuff and then double bagging, sometimes trebling bags, it's the carry system, right? It's the carry system. And just on carry systems, right? This make here, Winex they're called, right? I've been getting this stuff from Amazon. I bought this pouch here. I've added these 2 side pouches, right? And that's the kind of bag that you get in the Pathfinder canteen cook kit. You know, the cook kit, the bigger one, right? That's the kind of bag you get. And if you look at the price of these bags, right, they're 30 odd quid, 50 odd quid for some makes, right? This is a Winex bag, 16, 17 pound I got that for. And it's not cheap. It's not like cheaply made, you know. Feels like it's got a bit of quality, but time will tell. Time will tell. But in kit bags, one-off kit bags, to me, it's one-shot use. It's only got to get me through that one scenario. If it's, you know, showing signs of wears and tears, you know, I'll put it up and make other things with it. But for £16, £17, you get that pouch there, which is exactly the same as what you get in the Pathfinder cook type kits you get, right? So for the same price, I managed to get 2 side pouches, one full length, and one a bit shorter. It's got a water kit in there at the minute, right? And on top of that, I got one of these bags from the same company, Winex. And the idea of that bag there, it's like a rocket pouch for the side of your backpack, but it could also be used as a sling bag. And what I just did there is these straps on the front here, those click straps, they're set up so you can roll that up and click it together. I've just reversed that round, that clip there, so I can use it as a carry strap. But for the same money, you're getting set up, you know. It just makes you think, doesn't it? Like I say, I've had them previously. I've been looking at a bag like that. I wanted a bag like that, but that's the kind of pouches you get. There's the taller pouch there for the side, and there's the shorter pouch there. Let's get it out of the way for a second. So They come in options. You get a large one and a small one, or two small or two large. I might be wrong about the two large, but they're £8. It makes them like, just say £9, right? So a fiver a pouch, and you get them in a bag like that. And I thought they were all right, man. You know what I mean? But like I said, I was going to do something on the bag. Like I said, I'm trapped in it at the minute, so I thought I'd give that a go. And that's the kind of bag I'm making, playing with at the minute. And I could go along with it if you like. Just so happens that that's about perfect for a shelter kit for you. I can get me. Still haven't used it. How sad am I? But I've got a little DD tent thing. The A-frame tent that fits in there nicely with a ground sheet type thing, and you can still room for a bit more. You get something strapped in the back, so you know it's serviceable. But yeah, forgotten C of survivability is your carry system to put your 5C kit in. But I was quite impressed with that, because for the same price as just that one central pouch bag, whatever it is you want to call it, you can set yourself up with a couple of side pouches in a dicky bag, you know what I mean, for the same amount of money. So it is, you know, horses for courses. You pay your money, you take your choice. But horses for courses means you're buying out a set thing for a set job, and pays your money, you take your choice. It's up to you what you do with your money. But I just thought that's a good little dodge, and that's from Winex, and they're on Amazon. I'll go through to get them. But there's a few things like that if you look it up. I just thought that was good. Got a little water kit going on in there. There's a poncho, for big poncho in there. First aid kit going on in there. It's not quite finished. And survival kit. I'll just give you a quick glimpse at this, just while I'm on things, thinking outside the box and that, right? Little kiddies lunch box. I was actually given this, so I don't know, I'll look it up. I don't know where these come from, right? I was given this by one of my wife's cousins, right? So kiddies lunch box, but I've got it full with bits at the minute, right? 2-tier, which I quite like the idea of being a 2-tier. It's not made up, it's just sizing stuff for the kit. That's stainless steel, look, they pull out. I thought that was a good little idea, that, look, on the top one. One-handed. Top one's segregated, the top metal one, but they're stainless steel. Not bad for a little kit idea, because that means if you're using this here to boil water, and looking at a sensible size, I don't know how much it is, you've got a lid there, right, chalk cloth and stuff like that in, and you've still got a box there to put all your junk and bits and pieces in, but it's quite a big box. I thought it's a good little idea, that, you know. I say I don't know where these come from, because like I say, it's not a proper kit at the minute, it's just in to give us a size. But I thought that was quite good. And it is watertight, airtight. Doesn't matter what colour it is or what it's got, does it? You know, if your thumb's hanging off, you're not going to care if you've got a Spider-Man elastoplast or the frozen elastoplast, do you, really? As long as your thumb stays on, so it doesn't bother me what's on it. I just thought that was a good little dodge, that. Actually, one of the kids was here playing, right? It was in my wife's house. I live in a flat of my own. And I was sitting, she was showing me it, right? And her mother come in, I said, oh, they're brilliant. She said, oh, look, I've got another one. So I thought that's a good little idea. Like I say, I'm just sizing out now to see how much kit and what bits of kit you can get in. But it gives you the best of both worlds, doesn't it? Gives you the best of both worlds. And there's a way without having to put a full-size bottle in there. And what I've done is I've put a water kit in there with, do you know the roll-up bottles, squeezy roll-up bottles with some of those clips that I get from Mad Dog, the bottle hanger clips. does away with having to have metal bottles and plastic, full-size plastic bottles. I've got 3 litres water carry capacity and a water filter system, which happens to be the Sawyer in that small pouch in there. 3 litres of water, good little dodge. I thought they were good, and then just a nice up on these. Definitely worth a look. Definitely worth a look. You know, it all looks, you know, it feels like there's a bit of beef to it. That one's fully lined inside, look. So we'll see. That's Y-Nex. Just to give you a heads up. And just before I go, a very, very special mention to the Perry family and all extended. Thank yous very much. You know what I'm talking about, and it's, you know, it's reciprocated. Thank you very much, people. See you all later.